Hello friends, I am Dr. Sharath Khanderao Bindor, working as Associate Professor in KTHM College, Nashik. Today I am going to discuss SWOT analysis, which is an important concept or technique used in soft skills. Before starting my presentation, I would like to make certain things clear. This presentation is prepared as a part of an assignment for FDP. It has been prepared to be presented at various training programs under soft skills development scheme. The presenter does not claim any originality of the material used. So also, the material falls in the domain of common knowledge. Let us discuss SWOT. What is the meaning of SWOT? SWOT is an acronym which stands for strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. It is also sometimes referred to as TOS. This technique was credited to Albert Humphrey, who led a research project at Stanford University in the 1960s and 1970s. So he used the term for the first time. It involves specifying the objectives of the business venture or project and identifying the internal and external factors that are favorable and unfavorable to achieving those objectives. So it aims at identifying both the internal as well as external factors which are favorable or unfavorable to any organization or a person for that matter. The SWOT analysis looks like this. So there are 4 boxes containing each strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. Let us define the concepts. What are strengths? Strengths are attributes of the organization that are helpful to achieving the objectives. Weaknesses. Weaknesses are attributes of the organization that are harmful to achieving the objectives. So every organization has some objectives. The organization wants to achieve those objectives. Some attributes are helpful to achieve those objectives. They are called strengths. And those attributes which are harmful to achieving the concerned objectives are called weaknesses. Opportunities. Opportunities are external conditions that are helpful to achieving the objectives, while threats are external conditions that are harmful to achieving the objectives. Internal and external factors. Strengths and weaknesses internal to the organization or person, that is an assessment of the organization's internal strengths and weaknesses. So strengths and weaknesses are internal factors. So these are the internal factors which are responsible for the progress of organization. External factors include opportunities and threats because they are presented by the external environment. Strengths. Strengths are your resources and capacities that can be used as a basis for developing a competitive advantage. Strengths are what make us special. Strengths are resources, strategies, and performances which we handle well. Strengths are our major internal strengths. So strengths are our plus points. Weaknesses. Weaknesses are absence of certain strengths. These weaknesses pose hurdles in achieving our objectives. Weaknesses are our soft spots. Weaknesses are resources, strategies, and performances that we do not handle well or at all. Weaknesses are our major internal weaknesses. So weaknesses and strengths are internal factors. We can divide these two or these four factors rather into two categories, helpful and harmful. Strengths and opportunities are helpful, weaknesses and threats are harmful. Because strengths and opportunities are favorable factors, weaknesses and threats are unfavorable factors. Opportunities are favorable factors for achieving our objectives. We can create as well as lose opportunities. It depends on our strengths and weaknesses. Opportunities are trends and events which can help us. Opportunities are the positive social, technological, economic, environmental and political forces influencing us. So all these factors which influence an organization, and they are external factors. Therefore, opportunities are our major external opportunities. Threats. Threats are factors which are harmful or not favorable to us or our organization. So these are harmful factors. Threats are trends and events which can hinder us. Threats are the negative social, technological, economic, environmental and political forces influencing us. These are the negative factors which influence an organization, and they are external, so all external threats are included here. What are the benefits of SWOT? SWOT may serve as a guideline for future planning. SWOT profile can be generated for goal setting, strategy formulation and implementation. SWOT help us identify the key internal and external factors that are important to achieving the objectives, and with the help of SWOT analysis, a firm or an organization can make the best use of its strengths, correct its weaknesses, capitalize on golden opportunities and deter potentially devastating threats. So SWOT is really very beneficial. Let us discuss a sample of SWOT analysis. This is the SWOT analysis of a candidate. His strengths. He is a good reader, a good communicator, he knows modern technology, he is a good human being. Strengths lead to opportunities. He is a good reader, so he can become a writer. He is a good communicator, so he can lead an organization. He knows modern technology, so he can be successful in IT sectors. So strengths and opportunities are related. His weaknesses. He is impatient. He is too pious. Weaknesses lead to threats. He is impatient, so he may lose opportunities because he cannot be patient for getting opportunities. He is impatient, so he can't do things which may take long time. He is too pious, so he can be cheated. So weaknesses and threats are also related. You can also conduct your own SWOT analysis and introspect what are your weaknesses, what are your strengths, and on the basis of your strengths and weaknesses you can find out the opportunities available to you and the threats before you. Thank you very much for listening to me.